Ball. B-A-L-L. 2 plus 1 plus 12 plus 12. Ball equals 27. Red. R-E-D. 18 plus 5 plus 4. Red equals 27. Code. C-O-D-E. 3 plus 15 plus 4 plus 5. Code equals 27. Jake. J-A-K-E. 10 plus 1 plus 11 plus 5. Jake equals 27. Code read by Jake. Jake. Code read by Jake. MN, Minnesota. MN equals 27. Code read by Jake, Minnesota. Boy from Minnesota. Jake's birthday is today, Saturday, 17th of February 2018. And currently it's 9:52 p.m. on Saturday, 17th of February 2018, Jake's birthday. And Hugo is a place in Minnesota. Not that far from where Jake lived. So 9:52 p.m. Saturday, 17th of February is 2:52 p.m. on Sunday, February 18, which is 19 days before Friday 9th of March. And just for the record, Jake had a pet dog named Marcus. So 19 days, it will be Friday 9th of March. Cool. Manoj equals 53. That's the time right now, 9:53 p.m. on Saturday, 17th of February 2018, Jake's birthday. In 19 days from today, it will be Friday 9th of March. So who will be turning 27 on this date? Good question. And what's happening with the weather? Well, this is the Broome radar loop. It's 27 degrees in Broome today and 31 in Darwin. Jake equals 27, Jacob equals 31. And here we have Tropical Cyclone Kelvin. It went through Anna Plains. That's where it made landfall. And this radar image is showing universal time. Goes up to 3:40 UTC. On the 18th of the 2nd, 2018. So obviously Minnesota is minus universal time. It's behind universal time. Where I live, we're ahead of universal time. And 17 hours is the difference between where Jake lived and where I live in New South Wales, Australia. So, what happened with the weather today? Well, we have a landfalling tropical cyclone in Western Australia, but we also have another cyclone over here, Gita. That's the one that hit Tonga at midnight on Tuesday, the 13th of February. 31 is the temperature right now in Brisbane, 27 in Perth. Jacob equals 31, Jake 27. Jake died on Sunday the 22nd of October, 1989. God equals 26. 26.8 is almost 27. Virtually 27. But God equals 26. God spelled backwards is dog. And Jake had a pet dog named Marcus. Jake's friend Nathan died near Melbourne, Kinglake West. That's Nathan Breeze. Jake was 11. And Jake, his birthday is the 17th. That's the current wind speed in both Hobart and Canberra. Jake was 11. Current wind speed in Darwin, 31 degrees. And Perth has a wind speed of 13 kilometers an hour, which was Nathan's age when he died. Jake equals 27. It's also 22 in Adelaide right now, and calm. Jake died on the 22nd. 22nd. Jacob. Jake. And 19 is the number of days between today. Hobart is going up to 19 today, and that's the number of days between today and Friday, 9th of March. So, let's check out something from the weather today. What is it? 9:56 p.m. Saturday, 17th of February 2018. The cyclone made landfall today, this one, the Kelvinator, made landfall at 8 a.m. this morning, around 8 a.m. this morning, local time in Western Australia. Western Australia is 3 hours behind where I am. So, let's have a little look at a story about the Kelvinator, Tropical Cyclone Kelvin. The cyclone that formed and made landfall on Jake's birthday in 2017. Just depends where you are as to what the date is and what the time is. But right now where I am, it's 19 days away from Friday, the 9th of March. And don't forget, Jake had a pet dog named Marcus. M-A-R-C-U-S. Marcus.
Tropical Cyclone Kelvin crossed the 80-mile beach coastline of...
I missed the start. I don't want to miss the start.
Tropical Cyclone Kelvin crossed the 80-mile beach coastline of the West Kimberley region in Western Australia earlier this morning around 8 a.m. local time. Now, this region has already seen flooding. What you're seeing on screen is actually a vision from Saturday when huge sections of road have been closed, including parts of the Great Northern Highway, a very major road system through there. Obviously, transport, very difficult to get through these regions. On the satellite imagery, this massive cloud right over there, that is Tropical Cyclone Kelvin. If we look towards the Tasman, that's actually Tropical Cyclone Gita, which is going to be threatening New Zealand in the next few days. But that's a system of interest to the Kimberley region. Let's take a look at what's been happening underneath that cloud. We can track the radar imagery. This is from last night and into this morning. Bands of the outer bands of the cyclone have been lashing the coastline overnight. And into this morning, we really started to get a clear picture of that eye wall, which is around 25 to 30 kilometers in diameter. And notice how it crossed that coast to the south of the Bidyadanga region. As it was crossing, it actually got upgraded to a Category 2 tropical cyclone. Now sustained winds are around 110 kilometers an hour with gusts up to 155 kilometers an hour. The rain at 9 a.m. was pretty astounding throughout this region. And remember, both Broome and West Roebuck had at least 370 millimeters yesterday. So this is on top of that. West Roebuck has now seen over half a meter of rain in under 2 days. That is a lot of rain, and flooding is developing because of that. The latest watch and warning information on screen, there's just a tropical cyclone warning. Broome to Wollall Downs, it's been cancelled for Pardue Roadhouse. It's now just Wollall Downs and still extends inland to the Telfer region. As this system continues to move inland, it'll weaken because of the frictional effects of the surface, and so we should expect a Category 1 sometime later today, and even a tropical low by this evening, or if not this evening, then overnight. Even though it is still going to be a tropical low, the heaviest rain will still occur for this region, so the winds will drop down, but the rain is still going to be quite intense with flood warnings and watches still in place for this entire area. Now, further to the south, we're going to concentrate a little bit on what this tropical moisture has been doing. Overnight, we had a lot of shower and storm activity across the west over here, and it hit places including Kalgoorlie. Now, the latest rain to 9 a.m. shows Kalgoorlie picked up that 12 millimeters out of it, and Lamberton had about 4 millimeters. Now, the upper cold pool, which is causing all this, has now shifted eastwards and is causing rain over South Australia and Victoria later today. It's going to be reaching these areas probably sometime in the evening for you in the Melbourne region. Very light rain, though. I wouldn't expect too much out of it. All right, turning our attention to Queensland now, where we had some pretty vicious storms overnight around that Maramba region. We actually had reports of pea-sized hail. Most of those storms moved offshore during the morning. Cairns still clocked up some pretty heavy rainfall totals. 12 millimeters falling in just 10 minutes' time. Most of that, of course, around 11 p.m. This afternoon, we're still anticipating showers and storms across a similar area, but unfortunately, due to the onshore nature of the winds, it's unlikely many of these storms will progress towards the coasts.